folks. Main man Lucky Lancer remark. Gruul Ponza Midrange. That's right. I'm back for some more. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am. But like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on that blue bird thing, the Twitter. But that's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free to reap the benefits immediately. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage and confusion. You won't regret it. I do always have to have this disclaimer, of course. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That has nothing to do with me. Just letting y'all know. If that starts happening to you, I don't know what to tell you. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering. I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I prefer to play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow, and you see right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with, both in paper and in digital. And it's what you most likely see me playing, even though this year I did promise to play the other decks more. So yeah, Gruul Ponza action, doing good. Let's take a look at the weather. I know people enjoy that. Some people just tune in for the weather report. They're that interested in the weather for Ravensdale. Weather for Ravensdale conditions are partly cloudy. The temperature of 59 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west of 5 miles per hour. The humidity is 44%. Yeah, it's a nice day. It's actually a nice spring day. It's supposed to get pretty warm, actually, by the end of the week. So looking forward to some spring weather. Might actually mow my lawn this week. You know, because it actually won't be raining. So, we are still at 24 followers on Twitter. We are still at 250 followers on Twitch, but we did go up 1 subscriber on YouTube, so we're now at 394. So, thank you guys very much there. So, shout out to all 24 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 250 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 394 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout out to all 4 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of their hard-earned money in these very trying, dangerous, economically downturning times. Your money's not going as far as it used to, and I just really appreciate y'all who are subscribed, just really going above and beyond and giving me a little bit of money. You don't have to. There's a lot more things you spend your money on that's better, like Twix. You guys have a Twix? I ate some Twix today. They're pretty good. Twix is still good, just letting you know. But I really appreciate it. I appreciate anybody watching this, whether live on Twitch or record on YouTube. It's just phenomenal. So yeah. We got more Ponza here. Ponza's been doing really well since I changed the list. Let's see how things go. Eventually, I will defeat Murktide. It's like the only deck that's beaten me more than once with this list. But we'll see how things go. By the way, I will not be here tomorrow. Not be here tomorrow for Wednesday, May 18th. I have too much work-related things to do. So I will be back Thursday, Friday, though, for more Ponza action, okay? So, tomorrow, got nothing going on in terms of me being on Twitch playing Magic. I apologize about that, but sometimes real adult life happens, and you got to focus more on the real job than your hobby, right? So, but next week, it should be a pretty short week for me, guys. Like I keep saying, I may only be able to play 3 times next week. I know for a fact it will only be 3 times next week, but it might only be twice. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff I got to do next week in preparation for Memorial Day weekend. I got big plans for Memorial Day weekend, hanging out with family, hanging out with friends, you know, doing other stuff, getting stuff done. So, I won't be here very much next week. But it will be Abzan next week, and then after that, I don't know, in terms of what I'll be playing. And don't forget, guys, my children are supposed to be born at some point in the next month to month and a half. And I don't know how big of a difference it's going to be on my schedule. If I'll be able to provide quality, regular entertainment. Certainly the quality part is very questionable. The entertainment part is also not exactly descriptive. But regular, like almost every day, that I think I fit that mold at least. And I don't know if that will continue. All right, we got it. Let's see if I can fix the camera. It's already having problems. Yeah, it looks all right now. All right, let's get on in here. All right, I am not going first. So let's see here. I guess I can keep that. It's a little bit sketch, but I think I can keep it. So before we get to the official start of the video, we have to do the real start, which is, I'm a little bit scared of this beverage. I'm still on that Rockstar kick. Rockstar is the most popular energy drink in my states. There's a lot of Rockstar out here. But I'm a little bit concerned about this flavor, folks. I don't know if I'll be able to drink this very well, but it is a Rockstar Pure Zero Lemon Pepero. Now, I was like, what the hell is that? What is this? Lemon Pepino. And I was like, what the hell is that? I started doing a little bit of reading, and it says lime cucumber. I've had cucumber drink once, and it was nasty as hell. So here we go. We're going to have some lime cucumber. I'm not really hyped for this. Usually I'm pretty hyped for whatever I'm going to put in my mouth with the beverage-wise. But this, I'm just, I'm really taking my time here a little bit. Come on. Here we go. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Ooh. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's still rough. All right, keep this, and what you got, opponent? Rakdos John Grixis. Rakdos right now. Okay, we can bolt that. All right, so since they're just showing red-black, we're going to hope they don't have blue here to counter this. Bolt it. Okay. All right. Looking good so far. Just got to find that third land. Do not be able to make it have delirium. Okay, good. What is this, Mardu? Whoa. Oh, I just discarded 2 lands. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it could be. Yeah, not the best here, but we're working on it, folks. We're working on it. They basically have a fresh new hand. They're swinging here. Tuit Ren. Let me just bolt the hell out of that. Hopefully this Blood Moon is powerful enough to just stop them in their tracks. As long as they don't play something crazy like a Liliana the Veil here, I think I might be okay. All right, another different season Pyromancer. So it looks like I'm just going to be overwhelmed by Pyro tokens at this stage. Give them the old Blood Moon. Cut them off everything except red. I mean, it's just going to die even if I plus it, so I might as well take out a elemental token. And try to play Pyro of my own next turn. Ragavan? Can't catch a break here. Just goes. Oh, okay, he does. I misread that. I thought that he was just going. Oh, it takes a Bloodbraid Elf. That's close. That's okay. I can't cast Bloodbraid Elf anyways. Okay, now I can, but do I want to? Yeah, I think I'm going to cast Bloodbraid Elf. Come on, Bloodbraid. Something good here. Arbor Elf. That's not great, but we'll sit back and try to block that Ragavan for a little bit. Try to stabilize the board a bit. That Ragavan's so strong with the treasure tokens. Because now they have access to Terminate, Collective Brutality, the whole 9 yards. Yep. If I can draw a land to be able to do Chandra plus Seasoned Pyro, that'd be so good. Sure. Yeah, let it come through and see if I can't do my mastermind plan here. Okay, even better. Double red. Play Pyro. Discard both these Blood Moons. Get another land. Clothis should be pretty strong here. And just try to hold them off. Yep. Sure. So I'm going to block here. Are these all at Chandra? Oh. Here. Here? Have Chandra go to 4. Okay, I guess I like putting this on here. Naming green, I guess, because I need more green here. Plus, it's a forest. Play Clothis. And say go. Oh, so you want to start eating the creatures first. Okay, never mind. Just enough. And I can't look at my top card. So this is Mardu. So I'm going to bring in Relic, Endurance, and Baloth, I think. Baloth. Couple of Blood Moons is okay to come out, even though we just destroyed them there. And maybe my Arbor Elves. It's because they have so much removal for Arbor Elf. Fatal Push, Prismatic Ending, You name it. It's pretty rough. But yeah, we'll just submit that. So we got Mardu. The Thalos I have in just in case they have Liliana's or Colligan's commands. Maybe I can surprise them with it. And plus, just having a 4/4 gain 4 life is never that bad. It's been a while since I took out all my Arbor Elves. I used to do this against Rakdos and Rakdos Shadow when it was popular. Oh, oh, God. That is rough stuff there. No. I'm doing a mole here. Well, yeah, I probably got a mole here. Probably not good enough. Even though I'm probably facing down Thoughtseizes and stuff, so. Yeah, I guess I'll mole. Yep. Looking good. Putting a forest on the bottom. And praying. Yep. Going to take some hurtings here. I hope I can live long enough to play all these blood raids. Just gotta hope they have turn 3 Liliana or something. Or turn 2 at this point. Be really devastating. Take Ren in 6, that's a good one. Man, I wish I could top deck that Ren. God, that'd been huge. He's looking here. You see he's taking longer to pick his land because he knows a Blood Moon. Potential Blood Moon. But he still goes for it. He's mostly a red deck, it looks like. The only non-red cards I saw were Douthie Voidwalker, Terminate. That's not what you want to see. It's going to keep taking these beatings from Ragavan, looks like. And I took a Wooded Foothills. Glad it wasn't a Lightning Bolt or something worse. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this Boseiju. Get a tapped Stomping Ground. We're probably going to have to play Questing Beast here. Wow, that's a lot of Blood Braids. Yeah, get a basic Forest. He can Revolt push this. If he just does this, you know. Sacrifices this, and he has Revolt Push available. Alright, do 4 to the Lily. And we're just going to try and pump out Blood Braids. And notice he doesn't have any white card. I think it's just a Rakdos. He has not played a single white card, so it may just be a Rakdos. Maybe he runs some white for, like, Prismatic Ending. There's white. Well, he had white before he had Sacred Foundry. Four colors? What is this? Oh, he does have Prismatic Ending. Okay, well, I'm glad we found the white card. Take Bone Crusher Giant. Wow. Okay, might just be dead here. Season Pyro, okay. Okay, there's Baylaw, so that's a good helpful find. Alright, we'll just sit here. See what he wants to do. I might be able to kill that thing if I go like Fury Baloth, because then at that point it'll be a 4/4 and it will take 4 damage. So it is possible to kill that. Of course, I have to badly worry about this Renin 6. Sure. Gotta hope he doesn't in the second one of this. Yep. Blood Moon. Yeah, I don't have Pillage, so... I wonder how cute I can get here. If I can go Fury, 4 damage to Scourge, right? Let me make sure I read Scourge right. Scourge, this guy collects power and toughness each equal to the 20 minus the highest life total among players. So yeah, unless he's got a Bolt here. Maybe I can go Fury 3/1. Yeah, 3/1. Maybe that'll work. Because I don't want to have some weird thing happen where they bolt me and it just, I lose so much. Okay. Yeah, I guess, you know, it actually makes more sense now to do Bloodbraid Elf. So that was a bad play by me. I should have done Bloodbraid first. Come on, Bloodbraid. Make up for this bad decision. My own run in 6? Okay. So I think we just send one Bloodbraid here. One Bloodbraid at them. It's a pretty aggressive play, but, you know. Gotta do what we gotta do. I would have loved a lightning bolt. Well, no, that wouldn't have worked either. No blocks. Alright. See how close to dead I am here. And just kill the pyro. Yeah. Okay. I think I just died. Well, I'm not dead yet. It's close. I mean, I'm going down to 2. I would assume. I don't know why they'd keep the Wren alive. Yep. They find Bolt. Oh my god, they found Baloth. Wow, okay, there's a miss there. One card in hand, 2 cards in hand. They know about Baloth. I can knock them down to 3 to 2. And I can go back up to 6. I mean, we swing for the fences here. I wonder if a better play is to pick up Windswept Heath, go to 1, and get Pyro tokens. I can't play around lightning. I mean, I can. I mean, but they just bolt me now. I'm at 2. So I think the better play is to legitimately play here, gain 4. Now this, do I take him down to 2? I think I actually just want to pick up Wooded Foothills, play it, and you know, go from there. Scavenging would be a huge find. Because no matter what, I gotta block this. Like, I literally have to block this. Like, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts. So if he finds removal for Baloth, he's won. But with the you know, with the Skyclave, I mean, the Ragavan, I mean, if he hits me for 2, I go down to 4. I still get another turn, but I don't even know if he can swing anymore. It just depends on his hand. We know he has a Ragavan in there, so 2 mystery cards. They weren't instants. Otherwise, he would have played them by now. I'm sure it was Terminate. Is it Terminate now? Red, white. You can Prismatic end the Ren and 6. Okay, Dashing Ragavan. If he hits me, do I fetch here? Because he might have top deck Bolt, right? So if he does, if he hits me, if he only swings with a Ragavan, I will block gleefully opposite Baloth. Like Baloth, get underneath that Ragavan. But you know, yeah, if he swings with the Scourge, obviously it's getting blocked. I mean, I have no other choice. Double red. Maybe this is leading to a Pyro. I mean, double Bolt, he should have played this. I mean, if he had a Lightning Bolt, he won last turn. He would. There's no reason for us to keep playing game 2. So he can't have double Bolt. That won't make any sense. Is it Fury? He's got enough for Fury here. That would be end of the game. Oh, it is a Season Pyro. Okay. Well, the game is getting scarier. Did he find Terminate? So now I certainly can't fetch. Unless he taps out or something. Alright, let's see what horrors. Please don't be Lightning Bolt. Alright, Utopia Sprawl, saved. God, this is brutal trying to play around a Lightning Bolt here. He clearly doesn't have double bolt. He may have single bolt now. Opponent. Wow! Wow! Opponent just gives up? What? I was going to draw Fury, which would have been the game. Would have killed this. Having it. Right on. Okay. Opponent was salty. Wow. Okay. Defeating Mardu. Right on. All right. Baloth showing up big there. Baloth, you know, saving the day there. He even took my one Baloth. Not that casting the second one was going to be too great there. I mean, it would have just kept the game going, I guess. All right. All right. Yeah, I'll keep. Uh-oh. Botanical Sanctum always means terrible shenanigans. The only time it doesn't generally mean shenanigans is if it's like blue-green merfolk. Or I guess spirits. I guess I have seen spirits run this. If it's spirits, I'm really ready for you. Oh, of course. Well, we have ooze, so there may be... There yet still may be hope. That seems pretty good, but I may just end up dying straight up. Because they've got to have force negation and everything, right? Do we go for Blood Moon or Scavenging Ooze? Either one can be countered by a counter spell. Blood Moon's the only one that can be countered by Force Negation. And they'll cycle to try and find Force Negation. I'm going to go for the Haymaker here. I'm going to go for the Blood Moon, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. The stack is Blood Moon. Okay, there's one cycle. Yes. All right. Now we're just going to play Scavenging Ooze and start devouring. And hopefully. I can only eat once on the initial. Just don't want to see them play a basic forest. That's the worst. Okay, well, that's pretty good. The bolt makes me a little bit happier. Yep. Ooze is going to be MVP again, folks. Oh my god. That's really nice too. Yeah, swing in here. Devour. Get him down to 14. Get Clothis. Close to being a threat. All right, there we go. Nice, easy win against Living End of all things. Okay, Clothis is actually not good graveyard hate, guys. It's really not. Clothis is meant to grind. Its graveyard is just maybe sometimes an extra bonus if you get on the field early enough. Sometimes it can start catching things in graves. But most of the time, you can't instant speed it like Ooze. You can't do like Relic or even Endurance. It's really just extra stuff there that can take out the graveyard. Really what it's there for is to constantly be draining them for 2 and maybe fixing some mana. It's not actual, real, true graveyard hate. It's just accidental graveyard hate. So let's take a look here. Obviously, Relic, Endurance. What else is bad here? Lightning Bolt's not exactly great. Not a fan of Bolt in this. Bone Crusher Giant, meh. Chandra's good. So yeah, Clothis can probably come out. Probably take out at least 3 bolts and maybe bring in a Magus of the Moon. I could also bring in Pillage to try and hit a basic. I think Pillage is okay here. Questing Beast seems fine. I could take out Bolt for another Magus for a 5th Blood Moon. But at some point, they just make sure they find their basic forest, right? That's usually what they have to find is the basic forest. So I think this is okay. Boil doesn't do enough, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just try this. Yep. Can't really. I mean, do you mulligan to try and find Grave Hate? I mean, that's the question. I mean, how much are you willing to mulligan for? Just try to tempo him with pillage, I think. Yep. This might not even work. Looks like they're holding like maybe force of negation. Take out the breeding pool. No, they did not. Okay. All right, may have bought another turn there. Fuck. All right, I'm just gonna put out Bone Crusher Giant as a threat. That's what we gotta do. Wow. Alright, should be dead now. Violent Outburst. Definitely dead now. Yeah, I wonder... it's just so difficult to mull aggressively, especially since they played Grief, you know, and they were going first. I just don't really know if that's the right decision or not. No. No. Let's concede. Try again. Chandra might just be too slow, too. Yeah, try that. Sure. Only one land, though, is pretty rough. Gotta lead with Arbor Elf at all times. That's what we do. And see, they got Grief to get this Endurance out of my hand. Really use a top deck land here. No Grief. Okay. All right. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, I gotta put red there. Yeah, I just gotta sit here. Do nothing. So I can either have Endurance be instant speed through Evoke, or it can be through just playing it out naturally. Okay. Probably gonna take Chandra. Oh. Sure. That's not really doing a lot because I have another one, so I have the same amount of mana. So can I find like Blood Moon or something? Yes, I can. And they cannot force negation that. But they do have the basic fucking... They do have the basic forest too, so that makes me think that they have the violent outburst anyways. So I mean, just swing for 3. If they got it, they got it. Alright, let's see this violent outburst. Wow. Did they not have it? I am shocked. Yeah, just bum rush at him now. Yeah. Just run him as fast as we can. 6 damage. They're going to have one more turn. Yeah, let's play as a mountain. I mean, I don't see a reason why not to. Put him to 1. Yes! Magus of the Moon! Right on. I bet you they had Force of Will in hand. Not Force of Will, I can't have that. It's not Legacy. Force of Negation. Instead of Violent Outburst. They were probably betting on forcing a Blood Moon. Instead I drew Magus of the Moon. Man, that is awesome. Magus of the Moon. I thought I may run 2 Maguses in the side today. But right on. Right on. 2-0. Keep the good times rolling. Woo! So hope everyone's having a good time watching this so far. You know, it's been pretty exciting already. Taking down some interesting opponents. Alright, boy. This is the problem with Boseiju here. It's not a forest. Do I just cut myself off from green doing this? I suppose. Hard to say no. Oof, this is so rough. Yeah, we do it. Oh, it's just an Esper Sentinel. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier on me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get a Stomping Ground. Yes. Untap this. Play red again. And we're going to pay. We're going to kill that Esper Sentinel. Next turn, that allows me to get a forest. I hope. Well, that lets me get a forest too. So we want to do 4 mana here. Right. So we want to go. Want to plus this Wren, grab this Wooded Foothills, play Wooded Foothills, get a forest. Go like that. Bolt here. Untap here. Blood Moon. Shut off that Urza Saga, hopefully. Another different Pure Steel. Okay. We'll kill that one too. So obviously we want to plus. Plus here. Play. Play it. Red. Untap. Just play Fury. Don't need to play Chandra right now. Use Chandra later. Alright. Nope, that's disturbing. Okay, we need to maybe hasten this clock on up. I am going to untap here in case it finds Bloodbraid Elf. Finds another Blood Moon. Say no. Attack him for 6. Probably just minus on them. 9, that's 6. Yeah, that should be lethal if they have nothing next turn. Alright. So the whole reason I did that, where I untapped, just in case nobody knows, Chandra cannot respond to the Chandra putting something in exile. I cannot then have Arbor Elf untap that enchanted forest. So I was, if it found Questing Beast or Bloodbraid Elf, then I would want to cast that as more damage than the 2 damage off the Chandra. So very good there. So yeah, let's bring in Ancient Grudge, Pillage, and Force of Vigor. Let's take out Scavenging Ooze. Let's take out Clothis. And really, I like everything, honestly. I mean, even Questing Beast is quite good in some situations. It's tough to pick one here. You could even bring in a Magus of the Moon, which isn't a bad choice, to make it more difficult for your opponent to get through. Sup, Manure Butt? Yeah, yeah. We've all done that, Manure Butt. Yeah, we've all done it. Trust me, I've done it. Even when I knew that, you know, like, oh, I'll just plus the Chandra. Like, oh wait, I can pay for that. Oh no, I can't. But yeah, glad you're here, Manure Butt. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, I mean, we can either take 2 cards out and then bring in that Magus of the Moon. To try and cut off the Urza Saga even more. And the Inkmoth Nexus. But then what do you take out? You take out Renin 6 maybe? A Renin 6 and like a Bone Crusher? I suppose. We'll try it. Even though both those cards are actually pretty good. I wonder if I oversided there. Should leave all 3 Rens in. I mean, Ren was pretty kick-ass last game. There's still 2 in the deck. And there's 1 right there. And that's a beautiful start. My God. Minus this basic mountain, but overall it's still very strong. Basic Plains. Esper Sentinel. I almost want to just Fury that, but I shouldn't. Let's not get too nuts here. I mean, man. I mean, this is obviously happening. The terror is always Sigarda's Aid and then a Hammer Time. And then it's just like over. You know what I'm saying? Do they have that, though? That's always the really rough question. I mean, we could exile the Bloodbraid Elf. That might be alright. Exiling Bloodbraid Elf. For a stupid Esper Sentinel? I hate these kind of decisions. What are the odds he has that combo? Do we just make him have it? Because next turn... Well, no, next turn will not have 4 mana. Unless I top deck a... I'll have 3, though. I'm going to do it. Bring the hurt. Bring the pain. If he has nothing in hand, he's probably pretty happy about that. But if he had the combo there, the turn 2 near death combo, maybe I just save the game. Well, that was rough. Fuck. Well, I need some help now. Oh my god, the indestructible card. I can't get through this card. Once it's on the field, it's over. So I lost this game. He's got to have another land, right? I mean, he's just got to. It just doesn't make any sense that he doesn't. Fuck. Alright. Well, I guess I misplayed. Unbelievable. Fuck. See, scared of hammer and get killed by this instead. Motherfucker. God damn it. Fucking hammer time, fuckers. Yeah, I just can't even deal with this card. Like, I literally can't. Yeah, I just die. There's nothing I can do. I literally cannot beat this card without Dead Gone, so I'm just going to concede. Just save time. There's nothing I can do. Like, I can't race that now. So yeah, I got scared and I blinked and I lost. If one thing doesn't kill you, another thing will, right? Fuck. Not happy about that. I could have found Pillage would have been okay. My one copy of Pillage would have shown up. I could have gotten rid of that Plains. And then just been on my support. I mean, I guess I'll keep. This is a lot of a lot of removal. I'm gonna try to bolt everything to death. He started the Esper Sentinel again, all 3 games. Oh, Giver Runes. I think I can gleefully kill that. Yeah, I actually have to go for this. Take some damage. Sure. Okay. So again, I think I have to shock. This kind of sucks ass. I have to keep shocking like this. Let's get this shit out of here. Force of Vigor? Man. Just, I mean, we got a lot of problems potentially showing up here. Obviously, I'm playing Pyro, but do I discard Force of Vigor? And, I mean, do I hold the Force of Vigor? I mean, this would be the turn that they unload the fucking, whatchamacallit, too. I think we hold Force of Vigor. Okay, I got Pillage and a Forest. Now, this is where if they have Stoneforge Mystic, I lose. Jesus Christ, every fucking time. Every fucking time. Just don't get it. How can they hold that for so long? They must have just top decked that. There is no way they held that. No way in hell. No way in fucking hell. Come on. God damn it. I knew I should have held this fucking bolt, but it's just like, how the fuck can this happen again? Fucking asshole. That pisses me right the fuck off. I can't win now. I literally can't win. Fuck, I just can't believe that shit. I just can't. I can't believe what's going to happen here is I can't win. I cannot win. I cannot believe that happened. They're going to put it on here? I mean, I guess so. Oh, they're not going to now. Okay. They're going to decline. I can't believe this shit. I have no way of racing this thing. None that makes any sense, at least. Indestructible. Alright, they beat me. And then Fury shows up. Unfucking real. Yeah. Yeah, I can't race him fast enough. Yeah, I just died too quickly. No, I don't have any way. I'm going on a 3. I have to kill this now. This gets out of control. I'm too pissed to keep playing, I think. I'm too upset. I just don't think there's any way I can pillage here. This thing's got trample, first strike. Doesn't matter what I do. All right, he had every card possible. He had every single card. I can't believe that shit. You get punished for when you just think that, you know, it can't possibly get that bad. Oh my god, I just can't believe that fucking shit. Just can't believe that that happened again. Fat fucks. Alright. No, I'm not keeping that hand. Lord have mercy. I think I'm going to 5. I just don't think this is a strong enough hand to keep. And that's better. There we go. It's a decent 5. Wow. Alright. So it looks like it's living end again. Might be dead already. Well, at least I drew another land for Season Pyro purposes. And top deck Blood Moon. Doesn't matter anymore. Well, at least I can discard these 2 Bone Crusher Giants. So that's helpful. Be coming back with Living End. They don't cycle there. It's interesting. Weird. Alright. Come on, Blood Braid. Do your thing. Running 6, sure. Swing for 7. I mean, that Windswept Heath. Still nothing. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I mean, just sit here and, you know, not do a lot. See how many living ends they have. Only had a Fury there. No swing. Sure. Put him at 7. There you Now we kind of got a problem, actually. I didn't think about the Grief having Menace. It'd be alright if I could draw something other than a land. You know? It could be okay. See if I can't get this this thing to ultimate. That'd be hilarious. I'm a ways away from that, but you know, we try. What the hell do we do here? Just let it die and try to swing back. I mean, he's got enough mana to cast whatever he wants, right? Yeah, I mean... Yeah. It's got a massive battle here, it looks like. Hey, something other than a land. It's almost a land, though. Send him on in. Yep. I want to try and keep this Seasoned Pyro in the graveyard. That way, if they do Living End again, I'll draw 2 cards. I've got a lot of creatures in the graveyard for Living End. No swing, seems good to me. Ooh, hello. Oh, this thing's a hexproof. I forgot about that. Alright. Alright. They gotta get Violent Outburst at some point. Well, let's swing here. Yeah, swing. Got a block here. Yeah, here comes Violent Outburst. Okay. Okay, so Grief is going to go first. I'm going to draw 2. It's a Bloodbraid Elf. So now we're kind of back to square one again. I wonder what he's looking for. Because now I have Fury and Scavenging Ooze in. No swing. Sure thing. let's see what Bloodbraid Elf can find. Come on, Bloodbraid. Some good here. Blood Moon, okay. You got an Archmage Charm it? Force Negation, okay. Alright, swing with everyone. Yep. Now it is time for a disrespectful end-phase bolt. All right. Jesus. More living end. Relic. Endurance. Magus the Moon and Pillage. Could almost bring in Boil. Lightning Bolt's a little bit weak. You know, Bolt's a little bit sad. Chandra, Ren, Clothis. Maybe Bone Crusher. No, I think this isn't right. I mean, this is pretty rough, but we'll keep it. I mean, it does have a graveyard hate, and hopefully I don't have grief or subtlety or something. Okay. Exile Living End. Is it worth my time exiling with Endurance? They're just going to take it, right? I mean, they're just going to take Endurance. I mean, what's the... I guess the idea is to have one less card. I have to take a Bone Crusher Giant, which at least is a 4/3. A lot of lands. Even more lands. Really appreciate all this land action. Yeah, this should be the end of the game. I cannot imagine surviving past this turn. They're not even giving me an option here. They're just going to go for it right now. I guess not. Yeah, get in there. Fuck me up. Hurt me bad. Drive that spike into my rectum. Well, I mean, we're just going to lose to this. I literally cannot defeat that. When you play against a living end player that has everything in their mom. Miserable. Why is he sending everything at this? I don't know. Sure, just let it die. I don't care. Whatever, man. Alright. I mean, there's just nothing I can find here. That's interesting. Still can't win this. I mean, like at all, but you know, it was interesting. I mean, the opponent had everything. They had literally everything. Grief, followed by living in, followed by force negation. I mean, yeah, just give up here. Just no point in playing. This league's gone south really fast. Suicide league now. It's just fuck. Not the greatest, but we'll keep it. How fast they kept that 7 means they must have grief. You know, I would assume here. Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Why wouldn't they fucking have it? Fucker! Just don't understand how they can be so lucky every fucking time. You know, I don't understand. How the hell can someone be that lucky every single time? Swing for 1. Just have to hope Bloodbraid Elf can find the way. Wow, they got the one lander though, so it does give me hope. It does give me hope. Okay. Come on, Bloodbraid. Oh my god. Why am I even plussing this? Come on. Fucking shit, man. Absolute ass. Swing for 5. Two-turn clock. Yes! Oh my god. You give us even a one lander, dude. Oh my god, the Season Pyro in my next draw. What was I gonna draw the Season Pyro? Fury. Unknown. Wow. My god. Bailed out by the opponent's ambitious keep. I wouldn't keep a one-lander with that deck either, honestly. Like, it's just so risky. It's just insanely risky. Alright, so we're going for another 4-1 here. We're guaranteed another winning record today, so that's always good. Always good stuff there. Alright, yes, let it go first. If this is against like a Ragavan deck, it might be okay. I'm going to keep. You know, Double Bolt is always a nice opening start. Like, you know, I can kill whatever they put on the field. If they thought sees one away, well, there's a second one. You know, maybe we can nicely curve into a Clothis. Okay, alright. It looks like I might get Murktide here. Whoa, Antok, thank you kindly. Really appreciate that. So very nice of you. I really, really appreciate that. How you doing, man? Saw you're playing Pauper, I believe. Appreciate that. I'm trying to go for a 4-1 here with Gruul Ponza. I'm 3-1. My only loss is the hammer time because I took a risk that did not pay off. Oh, it's Storm. Okay. Again, I guess I played this guy yesterday. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Played Affinity, but Dust to Dust and Hyper Aggression kept from getting there. I have no idea what those are. I assume those are Pauper decks. I have never watched any Pauper really in my life. So we got to get Scavenging Ooze out immediately. Get the Ooze out and hope that exile 2 target artifacts. That seems pretty good for a common. So how does Pauper work? Can you play any common ever printed? Like straight up, like let's say like a card was originally printed as a rare, but they made a common version of it. Is that legal to play now in Pauper? Just about there's a ban list. Anything printed as a true common. Okay, yeah, I know about the ban list. I just wasn't sure about the. I'm going to swing for 2 here. And then play Clothis. I do have to shock here, sadly. Like, that's why Urza's so good. The Urzatron lands are all commons, right? So, it's funny because I look at the lands sometimes for Pauper, and they're mostly just basic lands, it looks like. You know, but the Urza lands are all commons, of course. I mean, let's look at these lands. I mean, they're rares. I don't think fetch lands, shock lands have ever been anything lower than a rare. They've always been rare, right? Are the bounce lands common? Oh, yeah, you're right. The dual artifact lands from H2. Aren't the bounce lands commons? Or are those uncommons? Yeah, oh yeah, exiles them. Yeah, you're right. Dust to Dust exiles 2 artifacts. You know what's one of my favorite stories ever about playing Ponza against an affinity player? Was, you know, their artifact lands have indestructible until he put Blood Moon on the field. Now they're just artifact lands that do not have indestructible. They're still artifact lands. And then I Force of Vigored the entire opponent's field. Literally, they had nothing on the field. Everything died. It was awesome. I gained like 40 life. I was pretty hype. Alright. Bloodbraid Elf? I mean, yeah, I can play that still, I guess. Come on, Bloodbraid. Something good here. Seasoned Pyromancer is something hella good here. Figure out what is with the Mana Trader series. All right, man. Well, you have fun. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you sometime soon again. Good luck in that Pauper. Mana Traders, Affinity ain't going to cut it. Man, Affinity. I beat Affinity today on Modern. And like normal, it's a tough slog. All right. Just beating up on this Storm player recently. Yeah, you too, Antog. Again, thanks for the raid, and hopefully the guys you brought over can get a little bit of entertainment out of me here. So yeah, we need Relic, we need Endurance. Blood Moon is historically not great here. Really, that's about it. They're mostly a grave deck, except for whatchamacallit, Empty the Warrens, which I don't have Anger the Gods anymore, so I can't even really try to play around it too much. Other than that, I like it here. I mean, Questing Beast is huge against Empty the Warrens. Yeah, I think this is all good here. So too many answers for the Barals there. Man, I've been playing against some relatively... No, Affinity was yesterday, guys. I defeated Affinity yesterday. That's right. Round 1 yesterday was Affinity. And I got him. So, going to see if I can't, you know, get some here. And try for the best. Just look this card up. Dust to Dust. I actually don't remember ever seeing this. What? Alright. Sorry guys, just reading some stupid PlayStation or news where you can apparently pay $60 to add some decals to your PlayStation. Dust to Dust. Oh yeah, this is an old ass card. Wow. Originally playing in the dark? Wow. Yeah. Turvish never noticed that the amulet had vanished. It had disappeared not only from his possession, but from his memory as well? Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, how does this make any sense here? What? But it makes sense now that I reread it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Again, the bolts worked out pretty good. Bone Crusher Giant is pretty weak, honestly, because they try to win with Baral. I mean, they really can't go off unless they have a mana reducer, because even if they have like 10 lands, it becomes a little bit troublesome. I mean, I've seen them go off when they have 10 lands, but at that point, they're usually already like gone through the resources and everything, so just have to see. What's the opponent doing? Opponent's just chilling. That's fine. I can chill too. So, review, guys, of this Lime Cucumber Rockstar. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, I got to try and play this smartly. If they play Baral here, we obviously bolt it during my turn. And still hold up bolt. Interesting. Now they know I have lightning bolt, but they may have some counter magic. Dragon Rage Chandler. This is actually a fine opportunity for me to actually stomp. Sure. I was just saying Bone Crusher Giant's not great in this, and I mean that. I just have to hold here until I find that precious fourth land. Then I can. Well, yeah, I mean, yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about them adding all these creatures to Storm. Seems to be hurting their consistency. I could technically Season Pyro here, but I think I'm just gonna hold. Well, what if I don't find a land? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. I just gotta find that fourth land, and then I can start trying to clobber them, you know? Yep. Alright. Bolt that too. Look at the insanity here. Alright, that's getting pretty close to a land. Okay. Right on. Yeah, I'll pick up this Windswept Heath. Gonna get a forest. And we're gonna Cascade Bloodbraid Elf. Come on, Bloodbraid! Do what's right. Yes, Clothis is what's right. Ugh, they don't like it. They remand it. You bastards. Alright, get in there. Knock them to 17. All right, they're going to go for it here. They are going for it. Storm count of 2. There's Baral. Bolt Baral. Yes! Yeah! Just bolting them to death. I literally killed everything they put out. Like bolt, stomp, bolt. Just, my God, just kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that. I just sat there, did nothing, just killed everything. That was hilarious. I mean, not funny for them. They're probably kicking and cussing, and I don't blame them, dude. I'd be pissed, too. Like, that is ridiculous that I was able to find that much removal. And literally, I bitched that I found that Bone Crusher Giant. I'm like, Bone Crusher Giant's not very good here because Baral's a 1-3. And then they play a fucking Dragon Rage Chandler. I'm like, oh, shit, I get to keep holding on to these extra bolts. Right on. Okay, cool. 4-1 again. God, I think I may have been able to go fucking maybe 5-0 if I didn't mess up there against Hammer Time. I mean, that's disturbing that I threw away that bolt. I should never throw away lightning bolts. Lightning bolts are just too powerful to toss. They're too strong. Unless like literally I'm playing against like a 7-7 or something. You know, I mean, they're just too good. They're too versatile. All right, let's see what was in my treasure chest here. Another 5 of them, guys. Let's get on in here. Here we go. We've got Arcbound Overseer. So, Arcbound Overseer. Modular 6. 25 points. I appreciate that. We got a Johnny's Last Stand at Hadana's Climb. What are those? Hadana? Is that a new card? No, it's from, I guess it's relatively new. This card's actually newer. What is this? Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice a Johnny's Last Stand. If you do, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. When a spell or ability opponent causes you to discard this card, if you control planes, create a 4/4. What? That card's ass. I don't like that card at all. And then we got, ooh, a Blazing Root Wall in an old border. Nice. Elite Arcanist. Not be confused with Dreadhorde Arcanist, but a retro Blazing Root Wall. I like that. When Elite Arcanist enters the battlefield, you may exile an instant card from your hand. X tap, copy the exiled card. You may cast that copy without paying its mana cost. X is the mana value of the exiled card. Well, that sucks. That's a pretty bad card. Blazing Root Wall is a good card. Here we have Tajek, Blade of the Legion, and Tomb of Urami. Indestructible whenever Tajik, Blade of the Legion, and at least 2 other creatures attack, Tajik gets +5/+5. Too bad that it just gets bolted in response to trying to resolve that. Add a black, Tomb of Urami deals 1 damage to you if you don't control an ogre. What? 2 black, sacrifice all lands you control, create Urami, a legendary 5/5 black demon speed. That is ass too. That is terrible. That is horrible Magic the Gathering cards. Give me a second here. And then, so yeah, let me write these down. What we got here? Tajik? Or is it Tajik? I don't know. And then Tomb. Not very impressive card so far. The Blazing Root Wall is so far the only card worth mentioning. And Armada Worm, another 25 points. Armada Worm, this is a mythic rare. Trample, 2 green, 2 white, 2. When Armada Worm enters the battlefield, create a 5/5 green worm creature token with Trample for 6 mana. Pretty rough, but for standard, maybe. You know, this card might be the only card where I'm like, yeah, you know, okay. Damn it, I didn't even... It's some sort of worm. I didn't even write it down. Worm creature. Alright, guys, so let's get back on over here. Where were we at? So, another 4-1 with this deck. That makes 3 out of 4 leagues 4-1s with this build. Very nice. My only loss was the hammer time today, and it enraged me because I just couldn't believe they top decked Stoneforge Mystic for the Cauldron Complete. I mean, Cauldron. I did not even lose to hammer. That's the thing. I never once got hit by a hammer in that match. I just lost to Cauldron Complete because I couldn't answer the Stoneforge Mystic, even though I could have in Game 3. I held a bolt, but I decided to pitch it with the Seasoned Pyro. Huge, massive mistake. I need to learn that that you should not pitch lightning bolts unless you are clearly ahead. Like if I'm clearly ahead, or there's a situation lightning bolt doesn't help, which is going to be very few and far between because lightning bolt is so good, then I should always try to hold bolts if I have the opportunity to when I'm playing Seasoned Pyro. A big mistake there today. Ended up costing me the entire game and match technically, and I was pissed. I was very upset at myself. I just couldn't believe it happened. Luckily, we got a kind of revenge there against Living End, where I honestly should have lost Game 3, but the opponent kept an extremely ambitious hand, it looked like, where they were never able to do anything after stopping me from Blood Mooning on turn 2. After that, we gave them an opportunity. The Ponza deck continued to give that deck an opportunity because I kept top decking lands. And I did get a Bloodbraid Elf, but it did correctly cascade. If it's going to cascade in an Arbor Elf or Utopia Sprawl, we want that Arbor Elf, because at least that puts one more power on the field. So it was able to quicken the clock, believe it or not. A stupid, extra redundant Arbor Elf. It was enough to start doing 5 damage per turn, plus the Ren and 6 on the field made it a little bit faster. So we did get lucky there with Living End. And that Storm player just got rocked by lightning bolts in Game 2. I haven't seen someone get so brutally just beaten down by bolts like that. Besides, like, burn players just throwing them at your face in a long time. I mean, that was brutal. Just bolting him to death. Bolting every creature on the field was insane, which I kind of think was also something where, it was kind of like, hey, the game was trying to show me don't discard lightning bolts unless you have to. Keep the bolts in hand. I should have discarded Force of Vigor and Boseiju. Instead, I kept the Force of Vigor and discarded the bolt, and I lost the entire game and match because of it. And I could have been a 5-0, but, if I was starting off, that was match 3. If I was starting off 3-0, I may have gotten different opponents, and who knows how things would have gone. You just never know. You got to give yourself the most opportunity to win. And I did not there. I did not in Game 3 and Match 3 against Hammer Time. I threw away possible outs to an unbeatable card. Because I do not have Dead Gone in the side anymore. Even though Dead Gone's not very good against... well, I guess it's okay. Because they usually don't have enough mana to re-equip. And they can't bounce it back like a Batter Skull with... its ability. Batterskull's the only one that can return itself to hand. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. I got nothing else for you. Again, tomorrow I will not be here. I am too busy with work-related things. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, today's stream. It was very fun, except for the one against Hammer Time, which threw me into a blind rage. I just could not believe what happened. One, I was mad at myself because I knew it was wrong, but I don't know what I was thinking. Just greed and, some sort of severe mind stupidity, brain fart, just not thinking right. But I really appreciate you guys showing up today. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Antog Jestes, the Manure Butt, the Nightbot, and the MTG Bot for keeping me company. And, of course, a massive shout-out to Antog Jestes for the 3-man raid. Really appreciate that. Thank you again, Antog. That's the second time you've raided me, I think, in the week. I got to show up on your stream sometime and give you some bits or something to help me out here, I mean, that ain't fair. You're helping me more than I'm helping you. So, Antog, if I can ever find you live online when I'm, not busy at work or something, I will stop in and reward you for these kind actions. I generally try to say thanks, and I never have enough people to raid with where it matters or nothing, but maybe that's the wrong mentality. So I like to help out where I know it's going to help for sure, with some bits, So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please consider, and you watched on Twitch, consider following. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. And, you can always follow me on Twitter, too. So guys, I will be back on Thursday, May 19th. Is tomorrow the day Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980, May 18th? I think that's the day. That always sounds familiar, May 18th. I believe Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980 on May 18th. I'm pretty sure. Old Harry Truman, not the president, but old Harry Truman hanging out there on Spirit Lake saying, "Mountain ain't gonna hurt me. A mountain ain't gonna do nothing. I but love the mountain. Mountain love me." And it's like, all of a sudden it erupts. And you're like, "Mountain gonna hurt me now." Like, yeah, dude. He got buried under like several hundred feet of debris. He probably died instantly. I don't know if he got to see anything. I don't know. Whatever. He was like born in 1896. He was like 84 years old when Mount St. Helens erupted in 80. So anyways, that's enough about volcanology, seismic activity, geology in general, fault lines, magma, lahar flow. All these terms I know for being around here and always being prepared for earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. So you really can't be prepared for an earthquake. It could happen right now. It didn't happen, but it could happen right now. You can't prepare. It's just all of a sudden the ground starts moving. You got to get under your desk and get into a door frame or something. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Everybody out there, stay safe, eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and please spend time with your loved ones. That's what always matters, spend time with your loved ones. And I hope you guys will do that because they're the most important people in your life, way more important than any of your friends playing Magic, way more important than any of the people you follow on Twitch that play Magic or anything. It's the people that live with you, that love you, and want to spend the rest of their life with you. Your children, your parents, those people matter more than any other person on the planet. So please spend time with them and always make sure to make a little bit of time and effort to be with them and get them nice stuff and show them how much you appreciate them. So, all right, guys, I will catch you on Thursday live, okay? Everybody be safe out there, and of course, peace!